Hello.
They did the mash.
The Monster Mash?
They did the Monster Mash.
This is Innistrad. Shadows of Innistrad. I've done exactly one pre-release.
I have
Shadows of
done...
Innistrad. You did a human amount of drafts yesterday.
I did 3 drafts and 4 sealed leagues.
That's just loads.
So that's what I did. That was my day. So what do you like here, Ush?
Out of this pack, Drown Your Temple is a constructed card. Very cool constructed card, but is a constructed card.
I don't love Crawling Sensation. Oh, is that really good?
It's a good delirium enabler.
That craps out 1/1 sometimes. This is a good card. This is a very good card.
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's a 2-mana 2/2 that in the late game is
much better.
Just a must answer.
I found
threat.
delirium you don't get naturally at all.
So like obviously you've had more experience with this than I have, and I will accept that, right? Mm-hmm. But I have found that if you want delirium, it's not hard to get.
Do you want Hellpack Wolf? This is just a 3-mana 3/3.
I think I probably want Skinner more than I want a Hellpack Wolf.
Okay. Delirium is not hard to get, but you need to make some amount of concessions.
Yeah, you need to make an effort to do it. It's not something that you just get if you're not trying.
That's something. It's not natural.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Call the Bloodline?
I like Call the Bloodline. I like Call the Bloodline in like the black-red madness deck. The green-black madness deck is green-black madness / delirium is also a thing.
My pick from this pack,
sleep paralysis.
Well, my pick is actually going to be Puncturing Light.
Puncturing Light, we've discovered it's worse than searing.
Yes,
being punctured is worse than being seared.
Agreed.
Sleep paralysis, I prefer.
Sleep paralysis is certainly a stronger card, but green-white. I mean, I don't want to hedge on this. I haven't found blue to be great.
You just haven't found blue to be great at all.
I found green-white to be excellent.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, they're just the 2 best colors, I think.
Yeah, and they're not like... I don't think Sleep Paralysis is better enough than Puncturing Light.
I accept that. What do you think of Call the Bloodline versus Puncturing Light? If we've already got a Delirium, but it's admittedly not super Delirium heavy.
Yeah,
but
no, I'd rather Puncturing Light. I think. Okay. I think I'd rather do Green-White Humans and stuff.
Green White Humans is a great deck.
It's a lot of... This deck I've had a lot of fun playing. How do you feel about Prized Amalgamation? It's just
amalgam.
Yeah. You know what's really good though?
What?
Is freaking... I was going to say the Fox, but...
Fox is okay.
This is better.
Another Delirium card goes from being just a reasonable card to an excellent card. Like a 4/2 first strike, so tough to like...
It's big probs.
Do anything to.
I like it. It's a human... I think I like it.
Price Amalgam's cool, but we don't want to take another 2 colors.
No.
It's a decent payoff if you go blue-black, though. And the Zombies deck is weird.
I haven't seen it or played it.
It's fine. It's...
Dauntless Cathar. That's a real card.
That's an excellent card.
I will be taking that, I believe. How do you feel about... This card's really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it requires a little bit of setup.
No, it doesn't. 2-mana 1/3 is flying. It's nowhere near the end of the world.
2-mana 1/3 flyer is a good card.
Yeah.
But I think for consistency's sake, I'd say Dauntless Cathar, plus we've already got white cards.
Sure. Now, we haven't seen a lot of green. Now, a couple of good cards here.
I like More Than Drifter a lot.
Yes, More Than Drifter is very good. So is Intrepid Provisioner, actually.
Yeah, I haven't played with him yet.
It's a really good card.
Yeah?
Really, really good card.
I'll buy that.
Now,
I'm like I haven't played with it, but I'm not surprised by you saying it's a good card. Do you know what I mean?
Now, this is... The thing about here is we picked 3 decent white cards, and we could pick another white card, and this is also gets benefit from Delirium and all that, but this is better with our 3 humans that we picked up.
Right, so the question... I think we're more likely to end up in white than we are in humans, if that's a decision you want to make.
Yeah, it's not like Intrepid Provisioner is an amazing card.
Yeah, it's fine.
And we're not married to green. Now, a card I want to take here is Wicker Witch. Watcher in the
I understand. Like, there's better versions of Wicker Witch. The one that searches for lands is just much better.
Wicker Witch is just a fine card, though.
It's fine. It's fine. A 3-mana 3/1 is weak. I like the Watcher in the Web. I think it's good.
I think our deck certainly wants... We have 3 Delirium cards now.
We do... Maybe we just want an artifact creature.
Yeah, I think we definitely do.
Okay.
There was a fork in the road back there. Ooh, this card's great. Card's really good.
Yep, absolutely.
Another Wicker Witch is not bad.
I think we'd probably take Byway Courier over that pretty easily.
Let's build a green-white humans deck, except this card's also just pretty good.
2-mana 3/1, better than a 3-mana 3/1 in most situations.
Yep, not an artifact. So we built a pretty aggressive start here. If you look at our curve, it's looking pretty good.
2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Start digging for 1s.
What's interesting is Innistrad is the set that we played when you and I first started playing Magic together.
It was the set that was out. I don't know if we ever drafted. Oh, we did a...
Our first limited event was an M13.
M13, so I don't think we ever drafted...
But my first cards were from this and New for Exia and stuff.
Yeah, my first cards were from like...
Yeah, well, that doesn't count though. But it's nice that, our first time together playing Magic was Innistrad, and now our last time together playing Magic is this.
It's a sad announcement that we have to make, but yes, Dennis and I have broken up.
Yeah.
Not like in a relationship sense, more like in a band.
Oh, we're having more sex than ever.
Exactly. But like it's the creative side that we felt. No, it's not true.
No, it's totally fine. We were talking about how we met. No, we started Windmill how we met.
Have we talked about it?
Yeah.
We have. We've talked about it plenty of times.
No, I don't mean the urinal thing.
What? Well, how we met?
Yeah.
We were just.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
No, we were in school. We were just in school together. It's not an interesting story.
I guess.
This
guy's not very good. We can take the crawling station now. Got some good delirium cards.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that card.
Yeah, I think I might just take this and see where it goes.
See, I mean, those kind of cards work better in a slower delirium deck as opposed to the one that's like aggressive and gets some random upside from having delirium. Mm-hmm. But I still think it's good.
You are working. How do you feel about now? You know what's great in delirium?
What's great in delirium?
It's Blessed Apparatus.
Because it's just an artifact that goes into your bin.
It's actually not a bad card either.
There's also, I really like a root out.
What? Why? For what? For what?
I mean, there's a few
decent
good enchantments.
I guess.
There's a few good enchantments as well. And I know it's rare, but like Triskaidekaphobia is pretty scary. And then the fact that you do get to investigate as well, I do like it. You've just taken the explosive apparatus. I don't disagree with that. I was just making a point.
No, you're fair, but I've run into like one or two equipments that are annoying.
It's the enchantment side that's more interesting for me in this format.
Okay, like there's the
+1/+1 to all your non-token creatures.
Fork in the road.
Fork in the road. When you said there was a fork in the road back there, I genuinely didn't know that was the name of a card, and I thought you meant we could have gone. We could have gone into black white, you know. No. But no, there was an actual card fork in the road. Hey
friend, last pick.
Very nice. I'll run that happily.
I think green's up. Fork in the road's really good.
Fork in the road. Search for 2 lands, put them into your hand.
But put one in your hand and one in your graveyard.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I like that a lot.
And it's a sorcery, which is kind of a little harder to get into graveyard than an instant.
They're equally as easy.
Well, you
generally have less of them. You play less sorceries because
the sorceries
better.
Yeah. Can we just pick up like a couple of Intrepid Provisioners and like more of this? I think we're great.
I wouldn't mind some kind of top end, you know.
And that's a Declaration in Stone. That's just really
I love a Declaration in Stone. Like
this card's really good too, though.
I don't think it's better than Declaration in Stone. I don't. There's not much in this pack I'm going to pick over Declaration in Stone.
No, that's fair. This is a card I like a lot.
What's interesting about Declaration, I'd like Explosive a lot as well. What's interesting about Declaration in Stone is that like it's not really like it looks more like a control card. It's more of an aggressive card because it's a tempo advantage as opposed to card advantage most of the time.
Wow, didn't realize that did that. 4
It's so bad.
Six mana draw card. I kind of want the Solitary Hunter, which is a really good card.
4 mana 3/4 is reasonable stat wise.
Yep.
And then a 5/6 is huge.
I don't think I want the Silver for Partisan.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, it just
requires a specific deck.
Like, well, no, if you pump it, if you just hit this with a pump spell, you get a
show me the pump spell, like.
Yeah, I know.
It's the main thing is it's resistant to removal. You wouldn't like if it's good, then it's very good. If it's bad, it's kind of just fine.
Oh, that's cool.
And if a permanent you control transforms into 5 mana 5, so that I want to evaluate that and how good is a 5 mana 5/4. I think Angelic Purge is better, but like we have one card that will do that. We have Solitary Hunter.
Yeah, I know. What did Brain Jar do?
Brain Jar, one of the first spoilers I saw. Very, very, very cool.
This card's pretty good.
Grifspoon, I think, is fine. I think it's like the comparison I've heard made is Kite Sail, but then you get some value out of Grifspoon if you mill it, which is nice.
This card's really good.
Bribe, I haven't actually read that card yet. When it deals damage to one or more creatures, investigate. So presumably it's going to happen at some stage. Ooh, weird.
The last one never happens.
That's so weird. That's such a weird uncommon. That feels like
I like that card a lot.
That feels like if I were Wizards, I would have given that +1/+1 and made it a rare. Do you know? It's just a weird uncommon. I don't love Nahiri's Machinations.
I quite like this guy.
I thought you were talking about the Hound. Yeah.
I don't know why they gave him a new name. You know the two white guy that does that?
Yeah. Maybe they want him to be 3 and a white. I don't know.
It feels like you're wasting a good name. Inspiring Captain's a good name.
It's just 2 words.
Yeah. It's adjective noun.
Adjective name, Obsessive Skinner.
Yeah.
Like, but sometimes though they're like
Wicker Witch.
the names of the cards are like place specific. Specific.
Yeah, but that guy's like.
Moorland Drifter is in fact a noun.
Oh, he's Amprint Tactician, isn't he?
Amprint Tactician. He is maybe.
Moorland Drifter is a noun now, but that noun is used to describe where it's from.
Yeah, but it's a noun.
I know, but Paranoid Parish Blade.
Yep. Solitary Hunter.
Dauntless Cathar.
Adjective noun.
Yeah. Ooh,
Topplegeist. That gives us
great card.
So now I'm pushing.
Now I'm in on this thing.
Yeah, things I would love to wheel out of this pack are Moorland Drifter and Warp Landscape. I also like Survive the Night, but I prefer it defensively.
You know we wheel one card of this pack, right?
Oh, never mind then. Yeah. So what we're looking for actively now are Delirium in Neighborhood.
I don't think we want a second Fork in the Road.
What do you think of?
I want, and we've picked up many more humans since then.
You want an Intrepid Visioner?
No.
I was looking at Survive the Night
Because it's an instant.
It's also just a cool card. Like the problem with it is it's hard to set up aggressively. It's very easy to set up defensively, and we seem to be more aggressive.
My tiebreaker there was A, we already have 12 creatures,
That's reasonable.
and B, it's an instant for this whole Delirium thing. But we're in pretty good space for Delirium.
They both have a reasonably high kind of setup cost.
Fork in the Road.
Angel of Deliverance. No.
What? No, it's great. It's an 8-drop, but
that's what I'm saying. We
play-
curve out
I only played this in sealed.
very early. There's a Tarmogoyf from the pack as well.
It's not well. I probably don't care.
I think it's not good enough. Not because it's not good enough in a vacuum. I think it's a very good card.
I found Ethereal Guidance to be really good. This and the 4-mana one. Clipping is a good set.
Yeah, we'd love to go a little wider if we can.
Yeah, I want to pick up. You know what I'd love actually is a Vessel of Ephemera. That's a really good card in this deck.
Delirium Enabler, Token Maker. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Dauntless Cathar works well as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dauntless Cathar doesn't work great for Delirium.
I suppose. I mean,
kicks itself out of the graveyard.
but it's good for a Token Maker.
I don't mind this card. Do you want the random 6-mana 6/6?
I think I want the random 3-mana 3/1 slightly more.
It's a lot of 3-drops.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. If we want to play a 16 land deck,
You don't want Equestrian Skill?
Doesn't give horsemanship. It's a flavor fail in my book.
What's a good rare? I mean, Avacyn, I guess.
Avacyn would be excellent. We can cast her. She's great. There's the big green Hydra, but that's probably not the best.
Hydra.
You know what I'd really love? I think the rare I'd most like to open here is the 2/3 flyer that investigates when you make
cast it for less. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I can't forget too. I would not mind them always watching.
Always watching is good.
Always watching.
Grispin? Brood Out.
Oh, Grispin.
You want to run a Grispin?
Yeah, totally. It's just a good card.
I've been a little. I had one in my deck and it was fine.
It's also an enchantment for our thing.
Yeah, all right.
Now I'll put some. Ooh, these are both pretty good.
I think I'd rather have the companion.
I think I want this at this stage.
You just want another 5?
I want a 5 rather than our 9/3. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now I want to make a point here is that we've
got a deck,
and not a bad deck.
So we've got a pack to be very picky with.
Yeah. So what does our deck need?
I mean, the question at this point, like because we're kind of fine.
Yeah, we're kind of okay.
What we're looking for is
Strict
stuff that's a better than replacement.
Yeah.
And then obviously things like lands go up.
Sure.
A little.
Port Town's worth a little bit of money, but I don't. Do you want to take Harvest Hand? Doesn't work with Delirium.
I don't love it.
Do you want to take another Byway Courier?
That is probably what I want to take.
I like Byway Courier, for example, more than the Cathar's Companion.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's a much better card.
What about Strength of Arms?
Nah.
Okay.
Spat trick.
Byway Courier. Byway Courier.
I hardly even know her.
I shouldn't play those cards. Do you want to stick a veteran? I thought this card's really good.
What is Traverse the...
Single green search land for a basic land card, reveal it and put it in your hand, and then if you have Delirium, you get a creature instead if you want.
That's a good card.
Now there's 2 cards here that are very good in our deck.
Okay. Vessel of Ephemera.
And Veteran Cathar.
Okay, so how many humans are we looking at?
Many. Human.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost. Fox.
Yeah.
Dog. Human. Human. Human.
Most of the time.
Human. Yeah. 10 of our 15 creatures are humans.
Okay, so maybe we do just want the Veteran Cathar. I really like Traverse the Ovenwald.
It is also a human.
It is also a human itself, so it can give itself double strike. How useful is double strike? We'll never know. I do like Vessel of Ephemera.
Is that better with some good delirium?
No, I think it's veteran there.
Okay.
I think it's good enough.
All right.
So now, cards that are comparable but are humans go up a little.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Unruly Mob. Haven't actually played with it. Don't know if it's good enough.
Don't like it.
It's just bad.
You know what is good enough?
What?
Rabid Bite. Once on a fight.
Yeah, Fall of the Hammer was an instant, wasn't it? But
yeah.
This is green. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Kind of like that it's a sorcery.
Sure.
Seasons, what the hell is this do? Oh,
that's the Busto draw spell.
Oh, yeah.
But I think we want the Dauntless Cathar. I think it's much better than the Cathar's Companion, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Why have the Companion when you could have the real thing?
Cathar himself. Nearly Captain's a good card.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent.
That's a good card. This is the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, I like Wildfield Scarecrow, but again, that's a control card.
Yep. I'm liking this.
Yeah, what I like is none of our cards are like, we need Delirium.
Yeah.
And our deck isn't going, get us Delirium as quickly as possible.
Is a little bit. Topplgeist isn't amazing.
What I like about Topplgeist is that a lot of the time in the early turns of the game, you want the 1/1 flyer. You just don't want to have.
You want your opponent to start on 15.
You just don't want to have a 1/1 flyer in your deck for when you don't draw it in the early turns. I think this deck can get to Delirium not super consistently like the dedicated green blue self mill clues and Delirium deck, but it can get there fairly.
Earlier today when I was playing, we didn't have any
Often.
Want another Cathar?
Yeah, I do. I just do.
You want a tapper that enables Delirium?
I think I don't.
No, I guess not. This is just a value card, right?
Yeah. The tapper has the opposite problem, where the tapper is like atrocious until you've got tons of cards you don't have anything to do.
Earlier today, I had to attack with my own. I believe it was my own Devilthorn Fox.
Yeah. And
then puncturing my own Devilthorn Fox to get Delirium for my Topplgeist to survive.
And did you win the game?
I won the game. Yeah.
That is excellent.
It was sweet.
I think Watcher on the Web can go.
I would agree with that. How do you feel about another Moorland Drifter?
I don't hate another Moorland Drifter. I don't think it's ideal. Like, I think it's probably better than a Fox.
Sure, agreed. Okay, so Watcher can go.
Yeah, Fox can go.
Companion can go.
Crawling Sensation can probably go. It's a bit too slow.
But it's our thing.
I know it's our thing, but it just doesn't really affect the board.
Sure. How about a... You're already good. I kind of like having this card, to be honest.
We could lose the Apparatus, maybe?
We're taking out a lot of our Delirium enablers now.
But how many of our cards actually want Delirium that badly?
The only one that really does is Topplgeist.
Topplgeist is fine.
This guy gets a lot better with it.
Yeah, but it's still a 3-mana 3/2 human, which makes a difference in our deck.
Well, the only human we care about is this. The only thing we care about humans is this, currently.
That's fair.
This is good for a thing, but I don't really want it.
I think Vessel is probably better than Explosive Apparatus.
Really?
Yeah. If we're trying to enable Delirium.
Surely this, you know what this is better than?
What?
Definitely better than Forkins Road.
That's reasonable. Yep, I'll buy that.
How's our removal? Angelic Purge.
Not bad, actually.
Topplgeist, kind of.
And the kill the guy, Rabid Bite.
And the Country Light.
Yeah, it's fine. We got 4 kill spells.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we can't cut that price then.
Do we want the Griff Spoon that badly?
No, we can lose that. That's a 24. We can cut like this guy.
I mean, the other thing we could do is lose the 5, add in something cheaper, and just run 16 lands.
Oh, that's true.
Capping out at 4.
I would like to put the boom back in then.
Griff Spoon.
Yeah.
That's a good aggressive card.
Oh, that's a better one.
Yeah, okay, let's do that then.
Awesome. This is sweet.
And now we just do a 16 land, kind of, not really Turbo Delirium, but aggro deck with Delirium providing the late game power, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. We have no big, the strongest card in our deck, frankly, is probably like this.
As in power level
the
wise?
Swingiest, yeah, you know, like
the one that's going to just do loads of damage.
You know,
yeah, okay.
It's rather than it's a card I'm a fan of. This gets creatures, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
It gets almost everything except it gets every permanent type as far as I can tell.
That's weird. Oh, they can't call them permanent because it's not permanent in your hand.
Yeah, permanent cards is an option.
That's weird though.
But it's they just don't use that kind of language because it's just not very intuitive.
I can bring this in.
If we just want a 6-drop.
Yeah,
I can see it. Is Survive the Night better than Griffspin? Maybe not.
Did we not put Griffspin back in?
No, we didn't put Griffspin back in. We took the Vessel of Nascency instead.
Oh, sure.
I might want Griffspin over the Survive the Night. There's a couple of reasons. One I'm thinking of is the
Delirium.
Delirium's cool. It's got a lot of synergy with it's got some synergy with the Vessel of Nacency that might come up at some stage where we get to mill it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
The other thing is
Vessel of Nacency is amazing. We've got 3 of these things.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the 4.
One of the 2 guy. Yeah. The 2
near
guys.
Heath. Yeah, and the other thing is +1/+1 flying combined with double strike is very powerful.
Yeah, if we put this even on like a Wicker Witch, 8 damage.
Well, you
that's
can't.
Not a fly,
You
it's
can't.
not a human.
It's not human, but on any human, it's very
I only probably just want 8 of each here. Although we're slightly heavier white.
Let's see what Magic Online says.
I bet Magic Online said 9/7 white. 10/6.
10/6. I'd say 9/7.
9/7's really okay. We never need.
Do we ever need double white?
Never need double anything.
Maybe we just want 8/8.
Maybe. We do want the white early though.
Okay, let's go 9/7 then.
I'm happy with this.
This is very
tight,
streamlined.
It's a very tight deck.
I like.
It's not overtly powerful though. I don't think.
No, it's a human aggro deck, and hopefully we'll just consistently go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop.
I think before we leave, I think this might be a good inclusion.
I don't love it. I've been underwhelmed by it. What I found.
I kind of just want if we curve out.
Okay, so like in a deck like this, I'm gonna guess that 75% of the time it's a 2/4 flyer. I think the Morbid's gonna be tricky to get.
I want the flyer to just mop up there at the end of the game.
That's what the Grift's for.
Sure, but I want them both. You know.
I don't really want. I don't want a 5-mana 2/4.
I think I want either this Strength of Arms.
I don't want the Strength of Arms
or Survive the Night.
I can see the Survive the Night.
I want another combat trick.
Well, you have to cut something for it. What do you want to cut?
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to cut any of these cards.
I forgot we had this.
Yep. I don't want to cut any of these cards.
Yeah, they're good.
Like the one that you would replace is the +2/+1 one.
Yeah, this is probably just better.
It could be that Survive the Night is better. I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think you're right. Because now we have a bunch of 1/1 flyers out of this and this and this. Yeah, okay, let's do it.